precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun handoff here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for 26. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. That's caught. It's Clark. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to run this one in. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 2nd and 10. 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 2nd And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Short pass finds the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Ball handed off. Pointer in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got...
Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten up.
Now here he goes at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Behind the line, it's Buchanan. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Leans back and chucks it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for.
Could take it all the way. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's just the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped and gets a first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the...
Touchdown, Michigan, as they put 6 more on the board.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he breaks free, still going. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
You make the extra point, the trail by 15, 28-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 28-13. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught for a two-point conversion, so now they're down just one score.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Past the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense gets pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here's the handoff. Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Breaks into open space. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Gets made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That's caught. It's Clark. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. escapes the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And now the running back's got it again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball on the edge as quickly as he can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he's stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Hayden. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They'll hand it off. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of three, the final quarter coming up. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. QB keeper all the way. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They finish off the scoring drive.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running back has it on the screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's another deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 28. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback keeps the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Powerful offense is back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Oregon. Look out. Whole different game now. So the important touchdown pair, but that was just the first part. Now they got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment. They can recover.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Clark. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, Nice aggressive approach by this offense. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Working clock with the ground game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Michigan.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Oh, Chris, just a missed opportunity. I know there's not a lot of time left, but you had a chance to make your opponent have to score a touchdown. Now, you lose that opportunity, and now you hope your defense can hold on to a victory.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in. Now, building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he goes down, but the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets